I'm Freddie Dorman. I own Dorman Sports Performance and Ironman CrossFit. Kind of give you some background. I played ice hockey up until I was 24. I played professionally for 3 years. I hurt my back in 2012, working out actually incorrectly. And then during the rehab process, I really found a love for training, and then parlayed that into my education and then into the business, which we opened in 2013. So it's been it's a very natural progression for us. So it made sense for when I got hurt to make sure people didn't go through that same problem that I did. So I was actually leg pressing 900 pounds, and I brought it down. Fortunately, I had a buddy there with me. I brought it down about an inch deeper than I normally did, and I went to push, and I heard pop, pop in my lower back, and I lost feeling in my legs. The sled came crushing down, so they had to rip me out of that, and I knew I broke my back. Herniated a couple discs then, so it was, the ironic thing is I signed with a professional team in Illinois the day before, and then the very next day my career ended. So it was, everything happens for a reason. So if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be able to do this and kind of share this whole thing with a lot of people. So we started primarily just with sports performance, and then within that, Olympic weightlifting is a big part of their programming, and that's my specialty. So from there, transitioned into a barbell club for adults at another gym. Unfortunately, it didn't work out there, so I did it at my own location. And then within that group, there's a ton of CrossFitters that do Olympic weightlifting. It's a part of the sport. So that was the natural progression for us to add that to our already pretty successful sports side of the business. So it's just like another umbrella. It's all under the same umbrella, but it's a nice addition to that. Like, there's always a silver lining. So you have to find, even though that ended, like, I knew that wasn't going to be my life. So I was kind of already planning that transition out of ice hockey because I knew I wasn't going to make it to the NHL. I was a good pro player, but not elite. So I was okay with that. And then when I got hurt, it just made me do this quicker, which I'm very actually fortunate that it happened. So. Some people could be having like the absolute worst day and come in here and this is the best hour of their day. So for me, it's like, it's regardless of what I'm feeling, like it's their best hour of the day for some people. So just seeing people light up, seeing people reach milestones, seeing people getting off of like blood pressure medication, diabetes medication, like seeing those things is great. Like lifting big weights is awesome, but seeing the tangible stuff that they can take with them every day is, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, so we're in 14,000 square feet now. We just added a jiu-jitsu instructor here. Justin Filer, he's the man. But our next progression is we want to grow. We're going to add more staff. As fast as we're growing, we have to kind of keep up with that demand. So we are going to be adding a couple more trainers specifically for our sports athletes. But as far as expanding, we'd like to end up take up the whole warehouse in the full year. So with that, we'd end up either adding more classes, obviously more equipment, some more variety, but still kind of stick true to our roots, and just kind of grow it that way. We took an investor on this year. She's actually one of my clients for a long time, and I was in a 3,000 square foot space, our second space out of the three that we've been in. And after class one day, she showed up. She's like, "Why don't you need to get bigger? Why don't you?" And I was like, "I don't have the funds right now to do that. Like that's obviously the goal." She goes, "I'll partner with you." And then it was literally a 5-minute conversation and done deal. It was fortunately I watched a lot of Shark Tank growing up, so I felt like I was prepared for the negotiations. But it literally was, "Hey, I'll support you. I want to see you kind of like." It was really cool because she saw what I had envisioned and like believed in that. So for her to kind of make that commitment, it's not just a financial commitment. She's a laborer. She's here cleaning. She's doing her thing. She lifts. Like she's very involved. So it's been a very awesome having her. So it's probably been one of the best business decisions I've made so far. So.